Welcome back to Two Kobo 2 cents, where we talk about all the topics that we would like to talk about in our little circles and everything, but we're just bringing it to you so we have the conversation together. All right. My name is Uko.
And my name is Ife.
Suki.
Two Kobo, 2 cents.
Awesome. So, I think before we talk about the topic, how was your weekend?
Very busy.
Very busy.
Yeah, very busy. Like my body hurts. We had a picnic yesterday, and I kind of was in charge, and so I had to be all over the place days leading up to the actual picnic. So but it was fun.
I had a wonderful weekend. I went for a wedding, like to photograph a wedding, so that was good. It was nice. My body hurts as well, but it was worth it.
So you were the official photographer for the day and everything?
No, just the second shooter.
Okay, second shooter and everything.
That was great.
So you spent your day taking pictures of beautiful people at the wedding.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How about you? How was your day? Or your weekend?
My weekend, I don't even know again. I was at so many places in one day on Saturday. I went to a football match. Then from the football match, I went to a picnic. And we went to see a friend who just had a baby. So it was pretty cool.
So
it was
full
pretty
day.
cool. Yeah, full day, complete day.
Yeah.
I think we came back at 12:30 a.m. in the morning at the end of the day. So it was very full day. So about the topic today. Is Japa still worth it?
In 2026.
In 2026, yeah. So maybe we'll start with Soki. Soki, what do you think?
I think so. I think if it's possible for every Nigerian to leave Nigeria, even if not necessarily for the Japa dream, but just come out from that place, clear your mind for like 1 month or a week or something. Please do it.
So it's not just Japa, it's just please travel, get a breather.
Yeah.
Travel, leave that space, and
Get exposed. to
get
different
exposed,
things.
get a break,
Get a
everything.
break. Okay. Awesome.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I would say it's worth it, like she said, to just experience the world and see what's out there, broaden your horizon. It's beyond running away from the problems of Nigeria. The problems of Nigeria
they're a handful.
but
They're a handful.
beyond even that, I think even if it's, I don't know, Benin Republic, go see how people live. And like there's something my sister actually always says, jackpying must not be to Western countries.
You get
You can japa to Kenya, literally Kenya, where you can go and get exposed.
I have people in the comment section that will be like, why you not do it?
It was funny. I would really love to live in a country like that. Like
slow
that-
pace.
a slow pace country. See, the rat race in this
In
Western world is a lot.
It's something else.
And there's nothing wrong with japping to neighboring countries.
Yeah, especially like if you already
Functional
have like
countries too.
remote opportunities.
Yeah.
You just want somewhere that is functional. You can have it's safe. Your money can go more. It can buy you more. It can give you a better life.
Yeah. Okay. For me, Japa is still very much important, especially if you live in Nigeria, and not everybody can live. That is, true, and everything. But like you said, Japa should not only be for survival. It should also be for learning.
Yeah.
You get travel, go to school outside of the space you are in.
Yeah.
Go on holidays, go do and in one of our previous conversations we mentioned something about traveling to the village or something like that. So I'm not going to start playing around. I know some people go like, who do you think this one they talk? Say you want Japa go village. But the thing is just that's occasional change of scenery.
Yeah.
Is always welcome. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always very welcome, and it will help people with quelling single stories.
Yeah.
Do you get? For instance, if you live in southeastern Nigeria and you travel to the northern Nigeria and spend some time in the north, you get to understand that, okay, human beings are actually living here.
Yeah.
Do you understand? As in, when I say human beings are actually living here, I'm not saying that human beings are not living there before, but to you, that is coming there for the first time, you now understand that these people are actually living normal lives.
Yeah.
Beyond the stories
This narrative
you
you
get online.
had of them is
Exactly.
different. From
And then
Exactly.
it's even different from the way you live in your where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So like you pointed out, we spoke about it and talked about NYSC. As we were saying, you don't have to japa to like another country. That's what came to my mind actually. So getting exposed, like we've said before, it doesn't necessarily have to be going out of the country.
Yeah.
You can be from Lagos going to Onitsha or Enugu, and you enjoy it so much that you want to go back.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
So
Like I've seen comments of people that like just visited other African countries. It wasn't even like Western countries, and you can see that it changed their mindset about what we deserve in Nigeria. Like,
Yeah.
they're like countries like Togo or countries like this can have like basic amenities, like road is functional, light is functional, this is functional, like just basic things, and it exposes you and tells you that you deserve more instead of just being stuck in that thing that you are used to, and it just opens your eyes to what you should be, what should be coming to you, what you should be getting as a basic service from the government. And so
there's this video I saw on Instagram. So there's this girl, I don't know her, but it was just a random video, and she works remotely, and she's working in, I think it's either Benin Republic or Togo, and boy oh boy, have you, Jesus, she walks out of some cafe and it's by the ocean. Like, that is my dream.
I think it's good at Benin. I think it's Benin.
It's so, like, the view is beautiful. Life there is just calm and nice. And you know, they say the francophone countries are generally slower paced.
There's one of those francophone countries where they say they have siesta.
I love it.
The girl was like,
siesta is necessary for adults.
Yeah, in the middle of the day,
children,
they have siesta. Like, everywhere shuts down.
I think it's Equatorial Guinea.
Really?
Yes.
I can't remember the
wait,
country,
hold on. Say
It
the
was our
what?
cousin that was telling us the story.
But no, you mean this story? What do you mean? They have siesta. What do you mean?
Yeah, they have siesta 1 hour in the middle of the day where everything shuts down,
I
and
think
they're
it's
like,
Spanish speaking or something like that.
where's everybody? Yeah, they've gone for siesta.
Yeah.
I mean, life shouldn't be more serious. It shouldn't be that serious. We could just
Think about it. Don't you need a nap?
No, I don't doubt the efficacy of it. The thing is,
you just cannot.
I'm shocked at the existence of it. So like, I can't relate. I completely can't relate.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, in 2026, even for the psyche of people living in Nigeria, they need to look outside a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, I completely agree with you on that, because I can tell you my friend just moved to, is it Vancouver or something like that? No, Ontario. He just moved to Ontario. Baba never even land. And what he says to me, he just landed, he was still at the airport, he called me on the phone, and then he says to me, can Nigeria be saved?
Yeah.
Like, he has not even come in.
Integrated.
He has not even started experiencing anything, nothing. Just what he experienced, because he landed in Doha. Alright, Doha completely blew his mind. Like, he did not even believe what he was seeing. Like, he saw Doha and was like, this is not an oil country. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And then he now landed, although he was slightly disappointed when he landed, but that's a completely different conversation. I did not say anything. But anyway, he landed in Canada, and then there was this peace he felt, and he says to me, can Nigeria actually be saved? And the thing is, what I just told him was that people just have to know more. in Nigeria. The more you know.
what they
Like
deserve.
now, no, there's no politician that can gaslight me in Nigeria, because you will say, I'll just be looking at him in the face and like, listen, you have an advantage, and you have the advantage of guns. That's basically the advantage you have, alright? And you can order guns to move, order guns to come back, and that's the only advantage. But if you sit down in front of me and start telling me all this, and you're just saying complete nonsense. So for me, I just wish, I mean, it's wishful, but you see, Japa, a lot of Nigerians need it, so they can actually see, like, what if he said, at least
Life is
see
different.
what they actually deserve.
Yes.
They need to know what they deserve, and it's when you don't know what you deserve that you can actually start making demands. Do you get? It's almost like as you're applying for a job. Whenever you're applying for a job, you're also looking for what does this job, especially these job postings that don't have, what do you call it, the salary, the pay or whatever on them. And it's always good for you to know what this role,
the expectations,
what they expect, so you can know where you can put your stuff at. The same thing in Nigeria. So generally, Japa is necessary for everyone. Now the question is, let's now go into the nitty-gritty of it, the nature of Japa. Would you suggest that more people in Nigeria need to Japa for survival or not? This is a very difficult question.
I mean, I think the place we are in right now, everybody, no matter what your class is in Nigeria, in the Nigerian society of today, is Japan for survival.
Yeah.
Like it's just the reality we are dealing with. Like whether you're Japan because like it's not safe. Yeah. Try to survive.
Survival.
Whether you're Japan for better opportunity.
Peace of
You're
mind.
trying to survive. Whether you're Japan for peace of mind, like she says, like a sane environment, it is still, everything is still tied back to our survival instinct.
I just remember something. A popular Nigerian politician, I will not mention his name, alright, came out on a talk show, basically, and started making a very disappointing comparison. And then the comparison was healthcare workers, not healthcare workers, all these caregivers, especially in the UK. I don't know, we have a lot of caregivers here in Canada as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But that somehow it's more popular in the UK. Anyway, so basically this popular politician decided to make a comparison of these two people, the caregivers in the UK or anywhere outside of Nigeria, and the health workers in Nigeria. Basically gaslighting Nigerians and telling Nigerians that care workers, they are being paid to do this, or they're cleaning bodies, they're doing this one and doing that one and doing that one. I don't know, did you see that?
I don't think so.
You didn't see it? How you people are tempting me to mention this person's name? People are tempting me.
Offline, watch offline.
Yeah? We'll talk offline, Shay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So basically, there's been this conversation around the nature of work people do when they go abroad versus the cushy job they have in Nigeria. And cushy is by name, not by results.
Indeed.
In Nigeria. Like people like to answer, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a this. What are you taking home at the end of the month?
Yeah, even if you were taking home a lot, like it's just unfortunate that somebody who the only reason why he has all of the money that he thinks he has is because he lives in an environment where he can steal without any consequences. Has he ever produced wealth? Has he ever supported the economy meaningfully with his hard work, not stealing from the Nigerian masses? And it's very easy to make those comments. Like there's dignity in labor.
Exactly.
So why are you
berating someone that is actually putting in work and possibly even earns higher than you?
Yeah, exactly.
And has peace of mind.
Honestly,
he's able to walk and go back home and rest and knows that there's nobody potentially coming to kidnap him or his children.
Not paying for basic amenities.
Do you understand?
Provided.
His salary can take care of his needs. He can pay his rent, he can feed himself, he can pay for his light, he can pay for water, he can pay for the basic things that
Don't
he
buy a
needs.
car.
Do you understand? He doesn't need to save millions and millions and millions to buy a, like, I saw a car that they were selling for, I think it was 9 million. This car is a 2004 car. I'm like, that's a 22-year-old car. Like, that is somebody who
and it's not even vintage worthy.
No, it is not. I'm like,
it's a lemon. Isn't that what they call them?
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
The thing is, this foolish man, talking about something like this, you forget that the country this person is working in, this health worker or this caregiver that you are berating is working in, found it necessary to make the lives of even the dependents, make the lives of people who cannot work
better.
You see the amount of care that this country is giving to people who cannot produce wealth. Do you understand? Autistic children, sick people, people who are invalid, older people who are not working anymore. And you're seeing that there is an entire economy around built on people like this. And you come out on national TV and it vex.
It's actually very disgusting.
Do you get?
That somebody can open his mouth and shame.
And shame somebody that decided to choose to clean bodies over answering, I am a medical doctor in Nigeria, and you
are overworked and underpaid.
And you think
grossly underpaid.
And then your own is to discourage people from Japa.
Like, if your country was a better place, if you put things as a politician that you are supposed to be working for the greater good of the people, working for the greater good of the country as a whole, if you put things in place, you think people will be running away. Like, look at in Jonathan's time, I know the number of people that flocked back to Nigeria because they were able to come back to Nigeria and make something of themselves. Yeah, like they did not need to go and start begging them to come back. People came on their own. Like, there are a lot of people that are living in regret right now because they couldn't get their papers where they were before because they thought,
do you know that the Nigerian government can borrow money from their diaspora citizens if the diaspora citizens can
believe that they will actually do something.
I think there's a movement now going on asking people to come back.
But to come back to what?
That's
to come back to what? Do you know, if you had asked me this question maybe a year before I decided to move, I'd be like, no. I'd never really wanted to live abroad. Like, it has never been, like, literally I finished my master's and 2 weeks later I was back home in Nigeria. Like, I really believed in the Nigerian dream of like coming to do my bit and helping make things different. I think I even had a movement then, Me for Change or something like that. Like, everybody just doing their own bits to make things better and to like just take our country to where it's supposed to be. But I think it was two things happened that changed my mind about, like, because I had a boss that kept telling me, if you're young, you're in your 20s, you have a master's degree, you I know if you write IELTS you will pass. Move to, like, for more than 4 years this man kept singing it into my ear, but Nigeria was good at that point. I'm like, no. But then two things happened and I'm like, it wasn't even necessarily anything that happened to me personally. I was like, this could be me at any point in time, anytime. Like, first there was a fire, I think, on Otedola Bridge, and the work I used to do exposed me to a lot of these files, like people that were going home, just like that. Your life is either over, or you became maimed for life, or you were disabled for life.
With nothing to fall back to.
Well, we were paying compensation, but how much was the compensation? Like, how much was it? It's not making, like, the compensation was based on what you were earning, or rather what your employer reported that you were earning. And so if you were earning 1 million and your employer reported that you were earning 130k, it's a percentage of 130k that you're getting.
Do you know another thing is, like, people, when we point out things about Nigeria and the reason people need to leave is, one thing I'll point out is there's no consequence for anything. You see consequence?
Yeah.
Consequence. That is the reason people are the way they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you see it. Like there are times you see a white man in Nigeria. They are flagrantly. What is the English? They are without any concern in the world.
They have
Breaking all the laws. Like
breaking all the rules. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry is breaking the rules.
That's what they're looking at. That's what they're seeing.
But they can't do it here.
They will not do it.
There will be consequence.
No, there's a consequence for your actions.
Nigerians, we don't live for Nigeria. Like the Nigerians that are living in Nigeria, when they move here, they keep the rule. They keep the rules and regulations here. Do you understand?
They give you tickets.
It's correct.
What's that thing? Woto.
The consequence. Like consequence is something that is not that does not exist. And the thing is, that consequence now has to be seen to be followed by the leaders.
Everybody has to be
accountable.
How can you tell me somebody that was arrested, somebody that was arrested on financial issues and everything, and somehow you are in charge of a very huge financial sector in Nigeria. Somebody that was actually indicted, put in prison. Do you understand? On mismanagement of public funds. Somehow you're still a senator. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, and then somehow we just believe we're not seeing, like Nigerians have been put in that box for so long that they believe that what they are going through is what normal
looks
normal.
Like. Exactly.
That's the sad part, actually.
My dear brothers and sisters, it's not normal. If you're watching this thing, what you're going through is not normal. Do you get? So, I will say this. The moment they start putting consequences in place, you mismanage public funds, you go to Nga. See, Nga is prison.
You will do
Prison.
You go to Nga. First of all, you know that Nga is put up, and Nga will stay on your record. You know where Nga is on your record.
You can't go anywhere.
Do you
when you even take that time in solitude for you to sit down and have you sat down and reflected on, the consequences of your actions or inaction? Have you actually sat down to think about that consequence?
See, you don't even understand. Was it 2 days ago I received an alert on my phone, an Amber alert on my phone that there was a child missing? Do you get? It was one child. Like people who are Canadian that are watching us would not understand. They might feel that this statement is insensitive, but trust me, you need to come to where I come from. See, it was just one child. One child that was missing, and from what we researched, we found that Amber Alerts and everything usually happen when there's a kidnapping, not when someone is lost or something like that, but when there's a kidnapping, when something abnormal is about to happen. And every single person living in this thing was happening in Calgary.
Yeah.
I mean, a completely different city from Calgary, but somehow I'm getting Amber Alerts of something that's happening in Calgary.
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
I even saw a video of like the Calgary police. They were, because the child is an autistic child, and so they advise people not to go close if they see him. But like from the information the parents gave, they were like, that he likes Disney
I saw it, and
the police they were going around playing it to try to attract him. The Prime Minister posted it on her Facebook page. Like it's a priority for everybody. Meanwhile, in our own country, children were kidnapped for 50-something days. In fact, there are children that are still in captivity.
In
captivity. And nobody is saying anything. It's just like normal. It's becoming our normal. I hate the fact that we are becoming so desensitized to such horrible news. Like, this is horrific.
Do you know that?
I mean, these are horrific news.
Every day.
There's this,
So,
this news.
And it's crazy.
There's this Arise segment or something like Rufai said he cried. He literally, where somebody was talking about something and literally started crying. It's not fake or anything like that, because you see him, he's trying to suppress it.
It hits you. If it doesn't hit you in the head, are you human?
Look at this is what he was saying. He said in the 70s, Nigeria used to lend money to the IMF. Do you get? When UK used to borrow money from the IMF. Nigeria borrowed 120 million USD, 150 million USD. It was something that we were doing.
I didn't even know this information. That's very good
Do you
information
understand?
to know.
In the 70s, and in the 70s, I'm telling you, how many years ago? 56 years ago. Do you get 56 years?
Imagine how much 120 million.
Do you get
Yeah,
120
yeah.
million in today's value?
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, it's mind-boggling. Rufai Oseni was talking about this thing and literally broke down. Like, you know, when somebody he had to stop talking and just had to hold himself.
Yeah.
Do you get? Now, people need to be told these stories. They need to be reminded that, listen, I understand that you are not used to this amount of grace. I understand that you are not used to this amount of human rights. But you need to understand that it exists.
It existed in our parents' lifetime.
It's existed in our parents' lifetime.
Like, I feel like if you have your parents with you, alive, sometimes sit down and have a conversation with them about what Nigeria used to be like. Because it's not, like, you can still see people that were from that time that are still alive. They can tell you stories from their own personal experience.
And the way they talk about Nigeria, it feels like
it used to be a dream.
It feels like a different time.
This guy, I can't remember his name. Well, he lives in Lagos. He's from the Niger Delta, and he made the most perfect description of this. And he said, I'm really sorry to the young people, because now it looks as if we were given the carpet, and while we were growing, we pulled the carpet along with us. Because at 30-something years, they were owning banks.
Yeah.
Do you get
banks? Do you don't understand? Do you know what it is to have a banking license?
Yeah.
At 30-something years in Nigeria, that's an impossibility. Do you get? So these are the situations. So my dear friends and brothers and sisters, see, the Japa is too necessary.
It's very, very, very.
It's beyond just the Japan for going to I don't know, make a better life for yourself, but it also shows you what is possible.
You get, so that you know what it is that you're bargaining for. You know what it is you're asking for. Do you understand? So whenever you're shouting at somebody, you're shouting at a politician, you know exactly what you're saying.
You're asking for.
You get. So I think we can't overflow this topic. All right.
Yeah, I feel like I came at this topic thinking it was going to be something light-hearted.
It can't be light-hearted.
I didn't think it was going to be this deep.
I didn't think it was going to be this deep. But like, it's just like,
I was hoping it would be
talk
lighter.
about Nigeria.
Yeah,
It's just so sad because we have the potential.
It breaks my heart
to
think about things like this, because we as a people, we deserve better.
And we have the potential to be more.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to live as second-class citizens in your own country.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. And we deserve better, and we will get better.
I really hope so. I really hope that with the mass exodus, we are able to come together and tell ourselves the truth, that we need to do something about Nigeria. We need to get it to the place where we are competing with the rest of the world instead of continuing to be a joke. We need to get to a place where actually the people that have the intelligence, that have the good intention for Nigeria, are the ones leading the country. Not just people who are thinking about their pocket. Like, not just people who are thinking of politics as money, or as a money making. Okay, this is where I can come and settle down and make money, and so they do everything in their power, within their power, to get into power. We need to start having these conversations. We need to start educating our people back home. We need to start enlightening them. We need to start working towards making sure that the right people who have the interest of the country at heart are the ones in power.
Yeah.
I need, if given the opportunity, I need to reinstate consequences.
Yes.
You see consequences.
So that's it. Everybody has to, there is no room for escaping consequences, regardless of who you are.
Yeah.
See, Baby Oku. Is it Baby Oku? I love Baby Oku.
Who's
Have you seen
Baby
Baby Oku dancing to the song where it says Tinubu shame unto you? All power belongs to Jesus. I love it because Soludo's son. Bro, I was shocked when they called the father name in the song and my baby is dancing like that.
But the thing, I want to ask a question. Are you sure he knew? Or
He knows his father's name.
He knows.
Even if he doesn't know his father's
I don't know
name,
if
I'm
it's
sure
his
comment
song.
section would have told him.
you
I don't think it's
legitimately
his song.
recorded
No,
the
I
video?
don't think it's his song.
Are you sure they didn't
Bro,
superimpose
I
that song?
posted that video. Like anytime I see it,
It was dancing.
I love it.
You like this person?
I want to.
It was on his
You know it
profile.
now.
It was on his profile, so yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
So he definitely listened to the video and
Yeah.
maybe it's intentional.
It isn't.
Do you know, there's
It's a
something
statement.
that my lecturer in university said. I think I was in like 100 level, 200 maybe, Waziri. He said, you people are part of the problem because I schooled in Abuja, so we had a lot of politicians' children.
Yeah.
He's like, you see these politicians' children and you're opening teeth with them.
You get
I'm
it.
not saying you to beat them up, but give them consequence for what their father is doing to you
Who is
people.
that person?
Don't-
What's the man's name?
don't-
What's the man's name?
Waziri.
Yeah, how can you say that? I'm not saying you should not beat them up, bro. What do you mean? Sir, you are telling us to beat them. Sir, that's what I'm saying.
You don't necessarily have to beat them up, but like you can treat them with disdain because they and their family are the cause of the problem. Instead, people are going to
Collective
suck up
problem,
with them and
collective
going
problem.
to like yeah, idolizing them and looking and lifting them up. People that are supposed to be calling scum of the earth and reminding that they are from scum.
It's not Nepo baby, Lapo baby. That's what they're using it to do now on the internet.
Okay, now that they have now called themselves Nepo babies. So anyway, Nepo babies, please take your
Hold your parents' account-
take a cue
accountable.
from is it Baby
Baby
Oku?
Oku. Be like Baby Oku.
Take a cue from Baby Oku. Baby Oku is
Call
doing an
your parents
amazing.
out.
Baby Oku is doing an amazing job. He's an excellent musician. He's doing.
I don't know if he's a musician, but
I don't know.
whatever he is.
Whatever he's
Allow me
doing.
to say what I'm saying.
I
He's an
think he was
excellent
wearing
musician.
his father's campaign.
There's also a campaign shirt. So that's why I was so confused because he was wearing a campaign shirt and everything.
Bro.
So I was not wondering, it's okay, does he know?
He lives
Was he
rent free. That
listening?
song lives rent free in my head.
Do you get it? Yeah.
I'm singing it and I'm dancing it.
Coming back to consequence. Ekweremadu is in jail for what he did.
See that topic, man. See that topic.
Yeah, a topic for another day. But that
We'll
is
put a
it.
spin on it.
Let's
Just
put a pin on that topic. Because
Consequence.
I have a very funny position on that.
On it.
Do you get?
Okay.
Because I think
On the face of Isha,
See-
Isha
the see finish on it is somehow. I don't know how Nigeria cannot have an agreement to bring that man back to Nigeria.
Why?
See, this man is a politician.
you see,
He
human
committed-
rights.
Tell me
thing,
one politician of any country that has been arrested or is still in captivity in another country or something like that, that is not Venezuela. Let's not go there. Let's not go. It's a huge thing to start talking about. I don't know how I feel about that entire. I understand what happened. I understand the entire story around it, but I also believe that the story has been padded and just to fit a result. Do you get? I just that's
Maybe
how
he
I
was
feel.
stepping on somebody's toes and they
Do
said,
you get?
they
Do you
have to
get?
take
Do
you
you
out.
get? I'm not saying that he did not do
Conversation for
it.
another
So it's
day.
a huge.
No, but at the end of the day, he did the act.
Yeah.
He's suffering the consequence.
Yeah. Because if he decided to do what he was supposed to do, if he was used to a system where records are kept, everything is kept, you're applying where you're supposed to apply, maybe the guy that he traveled with or whatever, they would have had documentation, he would have registered in one agency somewhere that says, okay, we give a thumbs up to this and all of that. So all of that would have worked out. But because of how we are fashioned and everything, well, that's another topic. Let's not go there.
To Kobo, 2 cents.
So at this juncture, are we going to have any this or that something going on?
The topic was so serious that I was debating. But I think we made it laugh. Yes, we made it
We
so
need
like
something light.
that maybe
Yeah.
we should do something. Okay, so Japa or stay behind and build.
It's a tough one, but
Hey.
Japa.
Japa.
So for me,
You need that.
Japa, after you've built where you are, you can come back and relax.
Thank you.
That's for me. So, Nigeria with money or abroad with an average salary?
Nigeria with money. Chai, it's sweet die.
Abroad.
Yeah, for me too. Abroad with an average salary. I don't know. At this point in my life,
see, money will give you access. So if you just feel,
Money will give you
if
access.
you just feel, but Nigerian life is sweet.
See, let me tell you. Do you know that I and my friend were stopped? At least we will say that we are among the first top 5% or whatever in Nigeria. Still, we were traveling to Abuja. We hired a car and we're still stopped on the road, and the policemen literally wanted to beat us up, even with money and all that. So, see,
doesn't matter who you are.
nah, bruh.
Okay. Stay abroad forever or retire in Nigeria?
I'll say retire in Nigeria.
Or
retire in another, like
yeah. I mean, it's not
I don't mind not retiring. I don't mind not retiring in Nigeria, man. Because I feel family is a people, not a place.
True.
Do you get? So where my people are is where I want to be.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and one last question: Nigerian community abroad or a mix with everyone?
A mix with everyone.
A mix with everyone, Jolly.
For me, a mix with everyone, because I don't see shege from Nigerian community abroad. You have to be strong. Before I went to said this, but in the last 1 year, shege that
Mix.
I would rather a mix. Like if I tell you that one of people's fathers is going to sue me because I will come out and ask WhatsApp. I mean, people will not believe me, but
wait.
I'm not joking with you. I'm telling you the truth. Somebody said he was going to sue me because I removed him as WhatsApp admin. Somebody's father, somebody can bomb me. Said he will sue me. As if he will actually go before a judge and say, this girl, she come out me as WhatsApp admin, so I want to sue her. I want it to punish her. But so yeah. I'd rather make. And what's the point of living abroad if you do not get to learn about other people and integrate?
I'd rather be in a mixed group. So thank you very much, everyone. I hope you had a great time with this one. And also, we'd like to reiterate this. Subscribe. You see subscribe, you need to subscribe, alright? Then comment, then you see the notification bell. Hit it all the time so you are up to date with all of our videos. I think we won't have to step it up. I think we're doing a great job and everything. We might have to step it up and drop multiple videos a week or something like that.
Don't make any promises.
We'll talk to our producer. Our producer will have to do that. Producer, what do you think?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Just make sure you subscribe. Get us our first 100 subscribers. I'm not even making it.
No, we have 100 subscribers.
No, we don't. We need our first 100 subscribers. So please tell your friend, tell your enemy, tell even the man that wants to sue you. I guess you need that. I'm begging people. Tell him to subscribe.
I'm living such a healthy life, you know. What are you doing?
She's making for them to subscribe.
You see, I'm living such a healthy life. You guys are drinking alcohol. I'm here drinking water, you know.
Cheers to the good life.
I drink to that. Yeah.
Alright, bye everyone.
Bye.